Tadic now in behind to Neres. This is a brilliant opportunity for us. Neres cut back inside to Huntelaar, and that's exactly why I subbed him on. Ziyech now on his hat-trick. Can he get his hat-trick now? Ziyech shoots. Ziyech scores a hat-trick in his first game already. Ziyech is insane, man. Hey guys, how's it going? It is S2G and welcome to episode number 2 of the Ajax career mode series. Today's episode, we've just got so much to do. Champions League begins, we've got transfer stuff to get done with, more Eredivisie games, youth academy stuff, there's just so much going on. First of all, I just want to thank you all for your unbelievable support so far on this series. First episode has got over 30,000 views already, 2,400 likes, and that is just crazy numbers for this channel, man. Let's keep it going. 1,000 likes and I'll get you guys an episode tomorrow itself. And if you're new around here, make sure to subscribe for more FIFA 19 career mode content. Apart from all the games and all the transfer stuff, you guys are gonna find out our season goals for this upcoming season. But first, time for the press conference. First press conference as Ajax manager, and if you guys want to get involved, make sure to drop in your questions down in the comment section below. Let's get this one underway. Sign Odegaard, who's a young winger from Real Madrid. Ajax is interested in him in real life. Now the thing is, I would have loved to sign Odegaard. He was my primary choice initially to bring as a winger, as a backup winger. But the thing is, right now, he is on loan from Real Madrid at a fellow Eredivisie club at Vitesse, which means we cannot sign him. Next season, hopefully we'll be able to sign Martin Odegaard, because this is a guy I definitely want to bring in this Ajax career mode. So maybe next season. For now though, we can't sign him. Some more transfer stuff in the press conferences. Sign Razvan Marin, Kikpieri and Sherpin, as they've already been signed by Ajax in real life. So yes, I do know Ajax have made quite a few signings in real life, and slowly but surely I want to bring in these guys into the Ajax career mode. For now though, I want to bring in that backup winger, and if we've got money left, I might sign a few of these players that have been signed in real life. That's the plan, and eventually, maybe in the January transfer window, we'll sign all the guys that Ajax have signed in real life to, you know, keep this career mode as realistic as fun as possible. Next question, in your last Man United career mode, you said that you'll be wearing a Real Madrid jersey as a forfeit, but you didn't. What about that? So, it's simple. At this moment, I don't own a Real Madrid jersey. My dad had an old one, but I can't seem to find it. I'm trying to hunt for it, and once I do, I'll show you guys myself in a Real Madrid jersey. It's actually depressing just talking about it, but in case I don't find it, I will actually have to go ahead and buy a Real Madrid jersey. I'm trying to avoid that because, of course, I'm a Barca fan. The last thing I want to do is spend money on a Real Madrid jersey. So that's the plan. Hopefully within the next few episodes, you guys will get to see me in a Madrid jersey for the forfeit. And that's that for the press conference. Let's move on. Someone in the comments told me that it's actually Ziyech and not Ziyech. You guys know how bad I am at pronouncing names. But anyways, I'll call him Ziyech from now on. And I think we'll need to remember that because this guy has managed to win the Player of the Episode award. The first man to do so in this series. You guys voted for him. He scored a hat-trick in the last episode. Definitely a worthy winner. And there you go. Ziyech is your Player of the Episode. Last episode, we signed Palacios to give us some more depth in midfield. Today's episode, I want to start out by bringing in a winger. So let's get right into that. There were over 1,400 comments in the last episode, which is unbelievable. So many suggestions for wingers. Barco and Hudson-Odoi were really popular ones, and I would love to sign either of these two talented players. Now the thing with Barco is, it's gonna cost us a lot. 18 million euros for him. I feel like it's not worth it at this point. We've got only 20, so I want to probably try and make at least one more transfer, so I'm not sure if we should go ahead and spend 18 million on Barco. On the other hand, Hudson-Odoi is younger and can play on both sides, and I feel like if we can get him for a better price, maybe around 10 million, I think this is the better deal. There's so much hype surrounding this guy. He's I think linked with Bayern Munich if I'm not wrong, but I think he could do a brilliant job here at Ajax. So let's try and sign Hudson-Odoi first. If that fails, we might have to go for Barco. I'm starting off with a small offer, 8 million for Hudson-Odoi. Let's see what they come back and say. What? I think I'm overpaying. This is actually hilarious. 8 million for Hudson-Odoi? Is this real? 8 million for someone as talented as him. This guy's got what, 88, 89 potential. That is a steal. Well, doesn't look like I'm signing Barco this time around. Hudson-Odoi, let's wrap up the contract. So this is what I'm offering Hudson-Odoi, a sporadic squad role, 4-year contract length, 30,000 in wages, and a 300,000 signing bonus. I feel like I've overpaid once again, but oh well, I still feel like it's cheap. Hudson-Odoi, welcome to Ajax. What a talent this guy is. I think he's gonna be here for a long time and, you know, create magical moments for us. Can't lie, number 11 definitely looks good on Hudson-Odoi. Initially he was given like, I think number 14, and you guys know Ajax have retired number 14, so we're not gonna give any player that kit number in this series. It is now time for you guys to find out the season goals we're gonna try and complete over the course of this upcoming season. You guys already know the drill. 6 objectives. We're gonna have to try and complete at least 3 out of these 6 objectives, otherwise we're gonna have to do a forfeit, and this time around the forfeit is gonna be related something to the career mode, maybe like selling one of your first team players or something like that. If you guys have any suggestions, let me know. For now, let's go through the objectives. These are the season goals we're gonna try and complete. The next, Cruyff, sign a forward from the youth academy with an 85 to 94 rated potential. This one's gonna be difficult, but you know what, we're gonna give a huge emphasis on the academy. It might just be possible. The Ajax way, score 100 goals this season in all competitions. This objective is going to force us to play an attacking brand of football, which is brilliant. Hopefully we can complete it. Trusting the youth, we're going to have to give it 3 academy players their first team debuts this season. And I'm not talking about players already in the team. They're going to have to come up from the youth academy, so might be tricky. We need to bring in quality players up from the academy and give them their debuts. Now here we've got some tricky objectives. European dream, reach the Champions League semi-finals. Now this is something Ajax did in real life. Can we do it in career mode as well? Hopefully we can. Southampton reject. Dusan Tadic at Ajax and Dusan Tadic at Southampton are completely different footballers, man. Tadic was lighting up the Bernabeu, you know, spinning plays and all that. And that's why we've got this objective, which is to score and assist 30 goals with Tadic this season. Super sub. Now this is an objective I saw a lot in the comment section, which is to score 15 goals with players coming off the bench this season. So these are your objectives for the season. Hopefully we can get done with at least 4 to 5 of these objectives. So we are on transfer deadline day right now, and we probably have enough money to make one more signing, and I want to try and sign this guy, the Romanian Razvan Marin. He's actually signed by Ajax in real life, so this would be a realistic transfer. Let's see if we've got enough money to wrap up this deal. I'll be honest, I don't know much about this guy, so we're gonna try and offer the same amount of money I did for Hudson-Odoi and see if this works. 8 million. Wow, they want 19, so I don't think we've got enough money to sign Razvan Marin. I'm gonna offer 10 million, that's pretty much the maximum I can do. Let's see if that works, because apart from that, I still want to invest in the academy. So 10 million, if you're willing to accept that, well, don't think we can sign any of the transfers Ajax have made in real life, so maybe in the next window we can do that. So I plan to sign maybe Kik Pieri and also this guy in the next window. With that, I suppose it is the transfer window wrapped up. Deadline day done and dusted. I feel like it's been a decent window for us. We brought in 2 decent players in Palacios and even Hudson-Odoi. They're going to give us good squad depth. They've already gone up by 1 in their overall. But apart from that, this is the squad we've got until the halfway point of the season, and I'm not complaining. It's actually brilliant. So our youth scout is back with a new batch of players, and this time he's not brought us any good talents, which is disappointing. Time to get into some gameplay. Let's try and keep our perfect record so far in the Eredivisie intact as we face Vitesse away from home. Martin Odegaard facing his potential future team, who knows? Let's get into the game. Hudson-Odoi will be making his Ajax debut in this one. We've got Tadic starting up front, might bring on Huntelaar as a second half substitute. Van de Beek, Ziyech all starting. Frenkie, Sean plays, Veltman gets an opportunity. It's a strong Ajax team, let's get the job done. Now Van de Beek sees Hudson-Odoi making the run. Hudson-Odoi back inside, should be a goal, and it is a goal. The Southampton reject continues to score for Ajax. Dusan Tadic from an assist coming from Hudson-Odoi puts us into the lead. It's 1-0 Ajax. Look at that for a goal. This is the Ajax way. Brilliant passing football. Cut back inside. Tadic, of course he's going to score that. 1-0 up already. Hudson-Odoi, who's been brilliant so far, finds Van de Beek. Chance for him to finesse it, and oh my goodness, Van de Beek I didn't know he had that in his locker. 2-0 Ajax already. That was a brilliant shot from outside the box. A curler into the back of the net. No chance for the Vitesse goalkeeper. Have a look at that again. I think it's an Hudson-Odoi assist again. I mean, he didn't really do much in that, but still, he's going to get the credit for it. Van der Beek, though, what a strike from him. Corner for us. Let's see if we can make something work out of this. It's coming to Matthias de Ligt. That was the chance for the captain to score and get on the score sheet in this one, but he missed. I mean, the jump was perfect, but too much power on the header. Hudson-Odoi sees Frankie. Now inside. We still might have a chance. Frankie de Jong gets on the score sheet before half-time. Good to see him score in an Ajax shirt. 3-0 up against Vitesse. We've been the better side by a mile. We've played some brilliant football and it's good to be 3-0 up. Let's see now what the second half brings. Hopefully we can add to our goal tally because it'll certainly help us with the objectives. I'm actually making 3 changes for the second half. Palacios comes on, Neres comes on, and even Huntelaar. And the reason why I'm doing it is because of the super sub objective that we do have. If they score, that'll certainly help us. Good ball played in. The header is decent and Onana cannot keep that one out. Vitesse get 1 goal back, but we still have a healthy 3-1 lead. Ziyech. Inside to Huntelaar. I see Neres making a good run. Can he control? He does control it brilliantly, and what a finish there from David Neres. 4-1 Ajax. The way the Vitesse defender just went tumbling down because of Neres' strength and control. Look at that. Absolutely brutal there from David Neres. What a goal. And of course, we are now in a 4-1 advantage. Not good as they've got a chance now as Linson is in behind our defense. Shoots and Onana couldn't keep that one out. It's still 4-2 to us, but disappointing defending there to concede 2 against Vitesse, especially considering we were cruising in this game. And that's that for this one, a 4-2 victory for us away from home against Vitesse. Can't complain, our perfect run in the Eredivisie continues, which is brilliant. Hudson-Odoi balled out on his debut, man. He only played 1 half, but got himself a couple of assists and a 9.7 rating. He's gonna give David Neres some stiff competition this season. I've actually gone ahead and created a second team or a rotation team that we're gonna use in case we sim games, especially if we've got midweek Champions League games. So I think this team is going to be really useful for us. We've got Kasper Dolberg, Labiad, Bande, Hudson-Odoi as well involved in this team, Sean, Aiting, Magalan, Veltman, and of course Onana in goal, because I'd rather use Onana than of course the other guy Varela, who's a loanee anyways. So yeah, this is our second team. I've actually made a few changes to the second team, like putting in Ziyech and de Jong and even de Ligt, and we are simming this game against Groningen. I'm not sure if I've pronounced their name right, but Hudson-Odoi has scored, Sean has scored. It's still 2-1. Let's sim the entire game. Tadic as a substitute comes on and scores, which means that goal helps us with one of our objectives. 3-1 in the Eredivisie and our perfect run continues. This is where things get super exciting as the Champions League group stages begin now. Our group is actually pretty difficult. We've got Bayern Munich, Athens and Benfica. We know games against Bayern are going to be ridiculously difficult, so we've got to win the games against Athens, and we start off our Champions League group stages with a game against them at home, and it's a must-win game. Let's kick off the Champions League with a win. Reaching the Champions League semi-finals is definitely our end goal, but for now the focus has to be on just getting out of the group stages. So let's start off with a win. This is the team that I'm going for. I've rested a lot of players in that previous game, so most of the squad is fully fit. You've got de Ligt starting, de Jong, Van der Beek, Tadic, all the big names involved. Let's get into this one and get the win. Not good as Athens are playing some good football now, and they might actually have a chance from here, but it's straight towards Onana, no problem at all. Palacios sees Ziyech making a good run, and here goes the Moroccan on the attack. Oh, that's not the best of touches, still keeps it in. Puts in a brilliant cross, and that's a great chance for Tadic to score. And if that would have gone in, it would have been a wonder goal, but Tadic couldn't connect with it properly. Here's Mazraoui pushing forward. Finds Van der Beek. That's a brilliant turn there from the youngster. Back to Van der Beek now, laying it off to Neres. Should score this, and he misses. Drags his shot wide. On the attack go Ajax. Van der Beek back to Palacios. Now Ziyech, what can Ziyech do? Beats his man. Can he score? It's off the post. Come on, man. Ziyech almost scored a beautiful goal there, beating 2 players there with the La Croqueta. Unfortunate. I really think we need a number 9 in this game, and that's why the veteran Huntelaar comes on. Tadic has been dropped down to cam, and Van der Beek will be playing in midfield. Palacios sacrificed. Oh, he just got nutmegged there, and a big chance, and they've actually scored. What even was that for a strike from Athens? and they've taken the lead in this one. We are playing at home and we are 1-0 down in the Champions League. A loss here could be catastrophic for our chances to qualify for the round of 16, man. What's going on here? I mean, a sensational goal, can't really complain about it. I mean, I think he took it first time. De Ligt got nutmegged there, that doesn't happen often. Fair play to Athens, but we've got to try and make the comeback. There's enough time. Looks like they've got a chance here. Cross-played in, and they've actually scored again. 2-0 down now. This is turning out to be a disaster in the Champions League. Starting off our season in the Champions League with a loss is not good at all. We've got to try and make a comeback in this, but it's going to be difficult, man. Oh, come on. It's 3-0 now. This is turning out to be embarrassing, man. Athens have just destroyed us in this one. Oh, come on. We could actually be 4-0 down now. Like, what do I even do, man? I don't even know what to say. This is just embarrassing. 4-0 against Athens. What are we going to do against Bayern Munich, man? We'll just get slaughtered. Losing 4-0 at home is something I did not expect to happen ever in this series. And a few people were telling me that this series is just going to be so simple. I'm going to win every game. Well, there's that. I've just been hammered. And it's not going to be easy at all. It's going to be challenging. Probably more difficult than any of my other career modes. Because Ajax aren't that good of a side in terms of overall and all that. And even if we compared our team to Athens, we should have won this game. I don't know what happened. 4-0 is genuinely embarrassing. We need to pick ourselves up in the next few Champions League games. That Champions League game was a disaster. That's the best way to put it, but we can't spend too much time thinking about it. Our focus now should be back on the Eredivisie to continue this perfect record we've got. And it's not an easy task, because up next we've got a tricky game away from home against PSV. And we know they could be a team challenging for the league title, so we've got to prevent that by winning away from home against them. It's going to be challenging, but let's go for it. This is the team that I've gone for this one against PSV, bringing some experience back in the team with Sean. De Ligt starts as well, captaining the team. Van der Beek, Tadic. It's a strong team, probably the strongest 11 we can put forward at this point. We need to bounce back with a win. 4-0 at home was embarrassing, and if we follow that up with a loss to PSV, I'm not sure the board are going to like that at all, so let's try and get the win. Here goes Tadic now, chipping this one. Oh, so close to going through to Neres, but we still might have the chance. Here goes Tadic now. Tadic shoots, keeper saves on the rebound. Ziyech misses. What? How has that not gone in? Ziyech with the miss of the season. That was an open goal. Put me in that position and I probably would have scored. Maybe not, but man, Ziyech really should have scored from there. Oh, sees Tagliafico brilliantly. Cutback is superb and Tadic scores. This was actually like proper Ajax from real life, man. Utilizing fullbacks. Tagliafico with the assist. Dusan Tadic, the Southampton reject, scoring yet another goal. Look at that for a pass though from Neres to Tagliafico. The cross was superb, grounded, inch perfect. Tadic getting the job done. A big goal against the rival PSV. Come on. Here goes Neres on the attack. We know how quick he is. Go on, Neres. Could be a big chance for us to score now. Neres with the cross coming in. Ziyech this time isn't gonna miss. We're back on track, guys. Looks like we're gonna win this game. A 2-0 advantage before half-time. 48th minute of course, added time in the first half. I mean, the ref probably should have blown the whistle earlier, but who cares, man. Ziyech scoring. Once again, cutbacks coming to the rescue. We've been using this technique a lot in this series, and it's been working out really well. Ziyech scores, I believe, his 6th goal. In fact, 5th goal of the season. Daley Blind again with a brilliant challenge. Can't lie, Daley Blind has been superb at the back. He's made some crucial challenges and continues to play really well. Good to see that, as we might have a chance going forward now. Cross coming in, far post, but they do clear it away. Corner for us, Sean taking. Let's see if we can do something with it. De Ligt with the header and the keeper saves. I really want to see De Ligt scoring for us, man, but he's not just converting those headers. On the attack we go now. Dusan Tadic with yet another opportunity. Chips the keeper. Is that going? It is. It is unbelievable, guys. Dusan Tadic is so good in this game. His stats, you know what, physically are not that impressive. He's not quick, but he somehow gets into all these positions and then does stuff like this. Absolutely sensational there. 3-0 against PSV. I mean, couldn't ask for more. Here's Neres pushing forward. Inside to Ziyech with a brilliant pass. Should score, does score. That is sensational, guys. 4-0 away against PSV. I don't know how this is happening. I mean, PSV have been terrible in this game, kind of like how we were against Athens. Anyways, it seems like the perfect chance to, bring on Huntelaar and even maybe Hudson-Odoi, give them some game time and also maybe score with them to help us complete one of our objectives. ZX sees Huntelaar. I'm not sure if he's got the pace, but let's see. Well, the defender has no stamina left. Huntelaar with a chance to score, and he's missed it. Well, that's a big chance gone. A super sub goal would have been really helpful, but oh well. And that's full time as we've beaten PSV 4-0 away from home. This is a freak result, just like how that game against Athens was a freak result. I can't believe we've beaten PSV 4-0. That's the best way to bounce back from such a pathetic defeat in midweek, so can't complain. Our perfect run continues in the Eredivisie. I'm simming our next Eredivisie game against Fortuna, and Dolberg has scored the first goal for us, which is brilliant. In like a couple of days we've got Bayern Munich, so I want my squad fully fit for that, because right now we're doing pretty well in the Eredivisie, but in the Champions League we need to be fully focused, as now we've actually made it 2-0, which is superb. Let's get this game out of the way, and we've won yet another Eredivisie game 2-0 against this side called Fortuna. Oh my god, our youth scout has just brought us this guy, Joshua Jacobs, Dutchman, 6'2", left-footed, 80 to 94 potential. Of course I'm gonna sign him up. We've got some more decent players, but I want to know more about them before we sign them up. You know what? Let's sign Jaden DeHaan first. I think he's decent, but that's the plan now. I mean, Jacobs, we gotta have a look at him. Look at this, guys. Joshua Jacobs, 16 years old, 6'2". He's already got some decent physical stats, a good centre-back. Alongside Zelikt, could form a formidable partnership in the future. Can't wait to get him promoted. We've got Jaden DeHaan as well, 74 to 94 potential. Looks pretty decent. And this guy's got 77 to 94. I'm gonna, of course, let Danny Mulder go away because I just don't think he's good enough. But our academy is slowly but surely getting better. Plan for the next episode is to send Lars Meyer to maybe a different country or maybe Netherlands itself, and also hire a secondary scout to try and get more top talents. You guys know that it's pretty important for us to get top talents. We continue to dominate in the Eredivisie. 7 games played, 7 wins, 24 goals scored, and just 5 conceded. We've scored twice as many goals as any other team, and that's incredible. A 4-point advantage over Feyenoord, who are the only other team currently unbeaten in the league, which is great to see. But next episode, we've got a huge Champions League game against Bayern Munich. We lose that game, and we could well and truly be out of the Champions League in the group stages itself, which will be genuinely embarrassing. That's something we do not want. So next episode's definitely going to be exciting. We've actually made some decent progress in today's episode with our season goals. Ajax rate 24 goals already. We've been scoring freely in at least the Eredivisie. Trusting the youth, we still need to work on that, but we have found a really good talent in Joshua Jacobs, and also Southampton reject Dusan Tadic continues to ball out with 8 goal contributions so far and 3 goals coming in with super subs so far, so can't complain. Before we end off the episode, it is time for you guys to vote for your informed player of the episode, and your nominees are the first one being Tagliafico. I thought he was superb in this episode, both defensively, especially in the league, and also offensively, man. He made some brilliant runs. His cutbacks were perfect, and I think he deserves the nomination. And your second nominee is going to be Dusan Tadic. Again, he had a brilliant episode. Assists, goals, he was doing it all. Scored a wonderful chipped goal, and that's why those two are your nominees. Click the I button on the top right of your screen to vote for either of them. And that's that for today's episode. I genuinely can't wait for the next one, man. I'm really enjoying this series so far. We're balling out in the league, but in the Champions League, we need to deliver. Next episode, we're going to get done with the month of October. Every episode, my plan is to get through a month so we can make a lot of progress in this series to do as many seasons as possible. But hopefully you guys are enjoying the series. I certainly am. Let's keep the support going. 1,000 likes an episode tomorrow for sure. Subscribe if you're new around here, and I'll see you guys very soon with another episode of this series.